Hey everybody, it's Ben, and today we're going to take a look at the Kershaw Showtime. So this is the Kershaw Showtime. It's a very nice little EDC knife, especially for the money. You've got some really nice features on here. This is designed by Todd Rexford, the same guy who designed the Amplitude, also by Kershaw. Another nice knife in the black wash finish there. The Showtime is about the same size as the Cryo. A little bit slimmer handle there and a little bit slimmer blade profile, but overall length about the same. As far as overall length on the Showtime, you have 6.75 overall with a 3-inch blade. So again, Todd Rexford design and some very nice touches to this knife, starting off with what probably sticks out the most. The blade here, it's actually got a black oxide coating on the grinds here, on the main grind, and then there's a tiny little swedge up top. Not sure if you can see that or not, but it is coated black on that as well. And then of course you've got your satin flats, which is nice. You also have the black oxide handle here, steel handles, again giving it some weight, but I think it's not overly heavy, and fits really good in the hand, feels really good in the hand, and is a beautiful knife for this size and price. Some more little features here. You've got the hex pivot, which I don't know if you can find that in any other Kershaw knife, so that may be unique to this knife. You've got a little bit of jimping here up top on the blade. It is a frame lock. I do really like the pocket clip. It's very minimal, so you can certainly carry this knife pretty much every day without anyone noticing it, since that minimal part is the only thing that sticks out of your pocket. It is deep carry, which is nice, so you know you don't have a lot sticking out of your pocket to notice either. Got some standoffs in the back there, and very nice contour to the handle. Does have a reversible pocket clip, tip up only. So of course, as with many other Kershaw knives, you've got the flipper with the speed safe assisted opening. I'd say it's just about as smooth as most other Kershaw knives. I've got, you know, a few other speed lock assisted or speed safe assisted flippers here. The Amplitude, also designed by Todd Rexford. The shield. The shield is pretty buttery smooth. Doesn't come out as fast, but it's definitely smoother as far as the opening goes. And of course we've got the Cryo. These are Rick Hinderer designs, the shield and the Cryo. So all frame locks as well on these four knives. So again, not the smoothest opening. I'd say it's pretty much fairly similar to the others. It does fly out of there though. I did try loosening the pivot just a little bit, but it really threw off the centering on the blade there. Now, centering is, you know, typically on a more affordable knife, you're going to find that you know, the centering is off a little bit, especially with the frame lock, because the frame tends to push that blade over. But nevertheless, it isn't rubbing or touching, so you kind of just got to find the sweet spot there. It does fly out of the pocket, just not quite as buttery smooth as you would find in a more expensive blade. 8CR13 MOV, so the same as the other Rexford design knife. 1955 is the model number. You can see Kershaw there, and you can see that nice black oxide coating on the blade there. Now I haven't used it for much else other than just opening packages. I imagine that black oxide would get sort of scuffed over time. You know, you don't buy a Kershaw at $29 to keep it in a drawer. These are, you know, everyday work knives. These are user knives. At least to me, you know, these are knives that that I rotate through and use them quite often. And that's what's great about Kershaw knives. you can do so without feeling bad that you're going to ruin a very expensive knife. I don't have very expensive knives, especially folding knives, because to me, you know, I really don't buy much in my life if I'm not going to use it. I hate to have things just sitting, you know, in a drawer or on a shelf, and I can't imagine spending $1,000 on a folder that I didn't use. Another thing you'll notice here on the Showtime is that there is no thumb studs like you'll find on the Cryo and the Shield. So no thumb studs on the Rexford designed knives. It did come relatively sharp right out of the box, as do most Kershaw knives. Very easy to touch up and very easy to maintain with that 8CR13 MOV. Overall, just a fantastic knife. This is one of my favorites from Kershaw, and you just want to play with that speed safe all day long. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video today, taking a look at the Kershaw Showtime. I think it's a great little EDC knife, especially for the money. You get a lot of bang for the buck with Kershaw knives. You know, they're not as expensive as some of your Spydercos or your Benchmades. And their steel that they usually use, 8CR13 MOV in most of their knives, although they do have more expensive knives that use a little bit better steel. 8CR13 MOV is a nice steel, easy to sharpen, holds an edge pretty well, and it's a great you know, steel for an EDC knife. It's not the smoothest knife that I found, but again, for the price, you're getting a lot of bang for the buck. 29 bucks if you can still find it. You know, a lot of places are either sold out or it's still pre-ordered. I do like the designs from Todd Rexford. This one is pretty cool, especially with the black oxide coated grinds and the black oxide stainless frame to it. That's pretty cool. Again, it's just a nice little knife. It feels great in the hand. It's a great, it's got a great weight to it, and I've enjoyed carrying it. So I am going to put a link below to Amazon where you can find this if it is available. Otherwise, please leave a comment below. Make sure you click like on this video, and as always guys, subscribe for more videos.